So the pandemic may have changed the time and place of Indigenous Fashion Week, but not the quality of the art and the fashion. We are so happy to be joined by Artistic Director Sage Paul to talk more about this year's virtual runway. Good to talk to you this morning.
Good morning. I'm happy to be here.
So Indigenous Fashion Week was supposed to go ahead in May, as we know, but obviously because of COVID, it is now starting tomorrow, runs through until Sunday. Tell us about the changes that you had to make.
It was an evolution of changes that we went through as COVID changed with everyone. We produced all of the runways to be for film, so everything will be on screen now. And the great thing is that it'll live on the internet forever, so it'll be accessible for audiences to come. Yeah, we just really had to rethink everything and work very closely with the designers, and they really entrusted us to present their work for them this year.
Absolutely beautiful video that we're watching right now. You are yourself an award-winning artist and designer and a founding collective member of this Fashion Week. How important is it to have a space like this for Indigenous creators?
Oh, it's super important. I think fashion in Canada, like, we are such a diverse country, and there's literally fashion from every culture, from every person. There's so much fashion being created here. And at a typical runway fashion show, fashion week, you might not get the opportunity to see Indigenous made work, but here you get to see the diversity and just how different the range of design is that are coming from Indigenous designers. Also, I'd say a lot of the work coming from our community is artistic based, so it's also shows another side of what fashion can be.
I want to talk details. 19 designers, more than 50 Indigenous made collections. There is so much to celebrate this Fashion Week, but from land to water, there have also been a lot of challenges this year for Indigenous people. How do you balance both?
Definitely the politics is there. It's innate, I think, in who we are and the historical realities that we live with. And, you know, it's a lot. I think it's important that we create this space where we are providing positive spaces where there is a platform for expression. Our first opening runway is actually called Water is Life, and a lot of the clothing is based around those political messages, more overt political messaging, and that's a really important part that of our lived realities that need to be shared. Yeah, it is hard to balance, but I really do focus on just lifting up my community and making sure that people like my sister feel safe and okay to do their thing. Yeah.
Because you've had to pivot this year, what has been your favorite thing coming out of sort of the reimagination of how this Fashion Week is being presented to the public?
It was so awesome to, in between the lulls between the first wave and the second wave, we were able to shoot still with a very small crew, the runway films, and getting to see that come to life for screen, bringing together theater, dance, film, and fashion. There were a lot of titans that just came together to create these runway films. I thought that was really amazing. And also just the trust of the designers. That was just seeing that the community coming together for something that we haven't done before. And I'm really excited to be able to share that.
And to your point, it's so great that it will live forever because people can have access to that. Indigenous Fashion Week starts tomorrow, runs through to Sunday. Congratulations, Sage Paul, and great to talk to you this morning.
Thank you. Good to talk to you, too.
Thanks for watching. If you like this, be sure to subscribe here.
And you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.